In this training video, I'm going to share with you how to create sales funnels that actually sell. Hey, Justin Humphreys here, and I'm going to be giving you 8 profit pulling steps to bring in a higher ROI from your sales funnel than you've probably ever seen before. So you can make up to 5 times the money from your opt-ins. Now, let's take a look at the most basic sales funnel that most marketers are using. You get traffic, you drive that traffic to a landing page, and you send that traffic to an offer after they've opted in. And then you continue to email them that same offer over and over and over again, or other affiliate offers, maybe some of your other offers, okay? That's the basic sales funnel that you see everywhere. This is what most people use, this is what most people start out with, and I'm going to tell you that there's a better way. Now, let's say you make $1 per subscriber per month. Okay, that's pretty average across the board. That's what most people will compare when you're getting subscribers. They're going to say it's about $1 a month per subscriber. Okay, now what if you could double that? Now you're making $2 per subscriber per month. Would that change your business? Look, let's do another example. Imagine a solo ad campaign that got you 3 sales. With the simple sales funnel that we just went over, let's say you make $75, so it's $25 per sale. Now let's say that that same solo ad was run using the ultimate sales funnel that I'm about to share with you. Okay, using these 8 steps, you could easily double, triple, or even more that income. So instead of $75, you make $150 or more from the same exact solo ad. It's the same solo ad, same traffic, same product you're selling, only now your funnel is better. Of course, I can't guarantee results, but this sales funnel is responsible for creating huge returns for some of those who are smart enough to use it. And one of those people is Chris Jones. Look, he was making $100,000 a month when he implemented this funnel into his business. So he was on a completely different level than most of you are watching this video. But his results are amazing. He made $500,000 in 1 month after implementing this change to his business, this sales funnel. That's 5 times the income. So imagine if you're making, $1,000 and you implement this, you can be making $5,000. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. Now, what are the 8 steps? Let me show you the big picture first, and then we'll dig into the specifics. Okay? First, we're going to start out with a lead magnet. And the lead magnet is the offer that you're going to entice people to come to your landing page. So you're going to get traffic, you're going to send them to your landing page, just like the beginning of the other one. But you've got this lead magnet that is going to entice them. It's really going to appeal to them, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. Of course, when they get to the landing page, we're going to capture their email. Then we're going to send them to a tripwire. Now, some of you may know what this is, but it's a low-priced offer that we're going to give them, and we're going to email them about the tripwire. Now, you can have multiple tripwires, okay? And you can email them about multiple tripwires, all right? These are all low-price items to get the sale. Then we're going to send them to your core product, which is the main product that you would have, if you're looking at the other sales funnel that we were talking about, that's the main product. All right, then we send them to an upsell and then a profit maximizer. Okay, most people without the profit maximizer, you may or may not be familiar with this type of a sales funnel. Okay, you've seen the products, you've seen the upsells, you may have seen the tripwires, and the lead magnet makes sense, right? All of that kind of fits. But the profit maximizer is really where we're going to separate ourselves from the competition. It's where we're really going to make the bulk of our income, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And how we're going to profit from that maximizer, how we're really going to make it work, is by using live coaching, live contact, where you're actually talking to somebody, speaking to somebody on the phone or via chat, those kind of things. All right, so this is a big overview. We'll get into some more details, but I understand it may look intimidating, but it's actually a lot easier than you think. And by the end of this training, you'll know exactly what to do so you can implement this right away in your business. So the first thing is the lead magnet. All right, that's the first step. It's the free offer in exchange for the opt-in. It's the combination of traffic and your landing page. Okay, so we entice them using the lead magnet. So as we're getting traffic, as we're doing our ads, we're enticing them with this, and then they get to the landing page, and we're just building on that a little bit more and giving them the benefits and showing them why they really want this lead magnet, this free offer that we have. Okay, so how do you know what to offer? That's a good question. And what you need to do is you need to ask yourself a couple questions, and that's, what's the problem that your ideal customer has? Now, how can you solve that problem? Okay? So, what's a problem that they have, and then how can you solve that problem? If you can answer those two questions, then it's going to change your business, okay? So, what you need to do is you need to be able to give them results. And when you do that, they're going to love you forever, okay? Each person's on a journey to their desired result. They're starting at point A, they want to get to point B. And if you can help them on that road, they're going to love you, okay? So each step of this funnel will bring them one step closer to that end desire or that end goal, the result that they want. So the lead magnet should get them started on that journey. It should help them get some type of result. Maybe not a sale, but their first subscriber, or maybe just set up their first landing page, okay? These don't have to be big or drastic steps, but they must move the customer forward towards that end result. And if you can help them move forward, they will view the content you provide as valuable, and it will keep them coming back for more. So how do you create a lead magnet, or what types of lead magnets do you create? It's simple. You could do a PDF, you could do audio, you could do video, you could do a webinar. Really, you can do anything that you can come up with, something that will entice people to give you their information in exchange for that product that you're offering. Okay? The key is to just do it. Create something and offer it to other people. Okay? And answer those questions. Okay? Next step is traffic. So there's almost no limit to the amount of traffic that you can get, and there's almost no end to the methods that you can use to get traffic. Essentially, you have two options: paid and free. Paid will get you traffic faster, free will get you traffic cheaper. I know you understand that, but both can be very powerful and plentiful. It depends on you, okay? Where are you in your business? Do you have money to invest in traffic or not? Where do you want to go, and how fast do you want to get there? Look, if you want to get there faster, paid traffic is the way. If you're willing to take a little bit more time and develop it, then free traffic can be fantastic, and it can be fast at times depending on your methods and what you're going to do, but it will take more time from you, so you have to have that time to invest in your business. So, look, I can't begin to train you on all the different methods out there. There's Facebook, solo ads, media buys, PPV, Twitter, LinkedIn, the list goes on and on. Social media marketing, blogging, video marketing, free classifieds, forum posting, blog commenting, and there's so many more, and there's more coming out every single day. But what I can tell you is this: start with one method, master it, and then move on. Again, this is so important. Pick one, master it, and then move on to another. There are methods that work and there are methods that don't, but you got to find one that works and work at it until you figure it out, until you master it. Okay? Then reinvest at least 20%, if not more, of your earnings into traffic. You have to be willing to lose that money that you're going to invest. And the key is really you're just going to test, learn, test, and earn. That's the key. You may not make money on all of your advertising. That's why you have to be willing to lose it. But when you find something that works, okay, find successful campaigns and then scale up. And that will more than make up the difference for the other ones. So with this funnel and consistent traffic, you will succeed. Until you master traffic, there's no need to worry about optimizing conversions or landing pages or anything else. Set up your funnel, then get traffic, then you can test and tweak. So the third part is the landing page. All right, that's the third step. The sole purpose of the landing page is to get their contact information. So keep it simple. Don't worry about how pretty it is. Worry about your offer. What do you have of value to offer? That's the lead magnet, okay? Make sure it really relates to your perfect audience that you're targeting. What benefits will they get from opting in? They will gladly give you their information if they feel like you can help them. Your landing page may be so simple that it only consists of two parts, okay? One is a value-based headline, okay? That's again, what value will they get from opting in? It has to be something that they want to have, and then they'll be willing to give you their information for it. The second is an opt-in form, right? You have to capture their information. So if you want to add more, you could add a video or bullet points giving them more benefits for opting in. but don't overdo it, okay? Remember that the only reason for the landing page is to get them to fill out the form. You don't want to distract them with other things. If the video or the bullets help, use them. If they don't, then don't use them. Remember, curiosity is a powerful tool to get the opt-in. Now let me give you 3 simple examples of a headline. The first is using numbers. Okay, you see this everywhere. But 3 steps to creating fantastic opt-in pages. Okay, could be 3 steps to this, 5 steps to doing this, 3 things you want to avoid, whatever, those type of things using numbers. Okay, the next is like a story. How did I do something? Right? How a broke college student made $50 gazillion sitting on his couch eating potato chips. Okay, that's intriguing. It's, they're curious, what in the world is this kid doing to make this work? And you can use headlines like that as well. Another one is simply how to, right? How to do something. How to make $100 a day using a simple YouTube strategy that anyone can duplicate. Okay? Those are 3 simple examples, but if you really want to get good at headlines, create as many headlines as you can. Just sit down and write them, okay? Actually write them out. Think of as many different ways of saying it, as many different words that you can change out and use, and then pick the one that you like the best and then split test. Okay? And what you want to do, use one that you think is going to work, split or use 2, right? And split test those, find the one that works better, and then split test that, and then, keep going from there. Look, if you don't have a site or landing page creation software, I don't want that to hold you back. You can use unbounce.com for free for 30 days. Okay? That will allow you to create a landing page and use it. It's very simple to set up, okay? And you're also going to need an autoresponder. Aweber, GetResponse, iContact, or MailChimp. MailChimp's free to start. Aweber offers, some deals to get started. I know some of the other ones do as well. So it doesn't really matter. I don't care which one you use. Just use something. So get a landing page, get an autoresponder, and just do it. All right? Then you need a tripwire. That's the next step in our process, okay? It's a low-cost offer, which is around $7 typically. It could range from there, but it's going to help to sell your core offer. Okay, Dan Kennedy says, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. What does that mean? It's once somebody gives you their credit card information, once somebody buys from you once, they are much more likely, excuse me, they're much more likely to buy from you again. And not only once, but again and again and again. Okay? So if somebody buys your tripwire, they're 10 times more likely to buy your core offer. Remember their journey. Okay? They're starting at point A, they want to get to point B. And the lead magnet brought them one step forward. The tripwire should bring them another step. So now they're closer to their desired result. And because they're getting results, they begin to like you even more. Then when you offer your core product to them, they will see how it can help them take even more steps towards their desired result. And they'll buy because they trust you and they trust that it will help them get where they want to go. Plus, now they know, like, and trust you from your previous offers, from your tripwire and your lead magnet, and of course that's assuming that you've actually helped them move towards their desired result. If they got your products, if they got your lead magnet, if they got your tripwire and it didn't help them, if they didn't like it, then they're not going to buy from you again. But if they like what you had to offer, then it's going to be easier to get them to do that. All right? Tripwires, you can create as many as you want, and they all help them move a little bit closer to the end goal. They can be separate, different topics on certain things, but they're all going to help bring that prospect to the end goal that you want them to get, or that they want to get to. Okay? And it's in the process, you're helping them see the value of the core product. So it makes the sale of the core product 10 times easier, because through the tripwire, you're kind of leading them into the core product. All right? Notice this isn't multiple core products. It's just one. It's multiple tripwires for one core product. Okay? So all those tripwires would point back to the same one core product. So let's talk about the core product now. That's the next step in the funnel that we're talking about. So the price point may vary. Usually it's about $47. Okay? This is the product that you really wanted to sell in the first place, and we just put a tripwire in front of it. This product will help your customers reach their end goal. It will give them the information they need to make it happen. Whenever you sell a product, make sure that you underpromise and over-deliver. Give them more value than what they anticipated because it builds goodwill and it helps them to like and trust you even more. Now, can I tell you something that you may not like? This is important. Your goal is not to make money off of your core product. I know, I know. We're in business to make money, and you're wondering, what are you talking about? But look, when you build your funnel the way that I'm going to show you, you will make money on the sales after your core product. The goal of the tripwire and the core product are to cover your advertising cost. Most people don't get that. It's hard to recoup the cost with just a core product, and that's why most people can't afford to pay for advertising. But now you can. And when you can get paid essentially to advertise, right? You're making all your money back and more, then you do it all day long. That's what the big gurus do. It's all about the numbers. Once you know your earnings per click or earnings per subscriber, then you know exactly how much you can spend on traffic and still make a profit. Look, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but the important thing to know is that there's a lot more money to be made than just from the tripwire and the core product. That's only the front of our funnel, and there's a lot more coming. And the first sale that you're going to make a profit, that's all profit for you, is going to be the upsell. That's the next step. Let me go over that a little bit. The upsell is usually priced from $97 to $297. The upsell product will again help the buyer get the result they ultimately desire, but this time it's going to help them to do it faster, easier, or cheaper than they could do without this. It might help them do all three at once. The point is, you're still helping them get where they want to go. The difference is, instead of driving a beat up old car, they're getting a brand new one instead. So it makes the drive faster, easier, and or cheaper. Some people can afford the new car and some can't. And that's okay because enough people can afford it. Enough people can afford that upsell and they're going to buy it. Especially because of your products, because of your other products over deliver and provide fantastic value that help your customers reach their desired outcome so they're willing to spend more on those other products. Now let's get to the profit maximizer because guys, this is key. This is high ticket products or services. Could be live events, coaching, one-on-one, done for you, services, high-end training, okay? All these things and some more. But if you don't have your own high ticket products, just steal someone else's. Become an affiliate of a high ticket product and use that as your profit maximizer. If you have other products now, create some high ticket products to complement what you're already doing. But here's the deal. 60% of your revenues will come from your profit maximizer. So think of it this way. If you're making $2,000 a month now, and you don't have a profit maximizer, when you add that profit maximizer to your funnel, you'll be making about $5,000 per month. Crazy, isn't it? Now, let's go the other direction. What if you made $100,000 this year and you did have a profit maximizer, right? Take that away and you're only at $40,000. That is huge. I hope you see the power of this profit maximizer. It's either adding a ton to your business, or if you don't have it, you're missing out on a ton. And the thing is, it's the same number of leads that are coming in, it's the same prospects, but you're just offering them more. Okay? So I hope you see how important this is to your funnel. And if you're not doing it now, you need to start. With the last part of this funnel process, you'll see how to make all this work even better. And that's the live contact. Okay? It's actually calling your customers and offering them your profit maximizer to help them get their desired result. You can do this personally or you can outsource it. The results are going to be the same. If you can call and add value in some way, the sale of the profit maximizer will come easily. There's an important principle you must understand if you do this, okay? If you're going to be calling prospects, if you're going to be doing the profit maximizers, you really need to understand this principle, and that's the 80-20 rule. So what does the 80-20 principle say? Well, summed up, it means that 20% of your customers will make you 80% of your money. All right? You've heard this before, I'm sure, somewhere. But it also means that 20% of your customers are willing to buy everything that you have. You just have to offer it to them. So some people are hungry and they're willing to pay. But if they and the thing is, if they don't pay you, they're going to pay somebody else. So if you build your funnel the way that I'm going to show you, those people who want to pay more for higher quality products We'll pay you for them instead of paying somebody else. That's how the gurus make most of their money. And now you have the secrets to do the same thing in your business. The only question is, will you? Look, you're online, you're watching this video, and you know that by making these changes to your sales funnel, you could dramatically increase your profits. And if you thought this video was helpful, then you're really going to like the Internet Prospect Acceleration System, or IPAS-2. So what is IPAS-2? It's a complete marketing funnel system set up for you, complete with tripwires, core product, upsell, profit maximizer, and even the live coaching. All the hard work is done for you so you can profit sooner. IPAS-2 was created with one goal in mind, and that's to get you to profit as quickly and efficiently as possible. So how do we help you do that? Well, there's a couple things. The first is a pre-built funnels that allow you to change elements as you see fit to meet your marketing goals. There's also an income calculator so that you know what you need to do to reach your goals. And I can't tell you enough about this income calculator. It may sound kind of boring. You're like, wow, a calculator. But there's so much to this calculator. Essentially, I'll try to give you an idea, but essentially what's going to happen is it's going to have all the steps of your funnel. You're going to enter the percentages of the opt-ins, the percentages of the sales and whatnot. So once you start getting numbers, you can plug in your conversions, plug in those percentages, and then you can say, look, I want to make $5,000 a month. So how many clicks do I need? Boom, it'll calculate all of that. You'll know exactly how many clicks you need to make that income. And then you could do it the other way. I'm going to buy traffic. I'm going to buy, 10,000 clicks. What can I expect to earn from this? So you can see if it's going to be worth it to invest in a certain traffic source. Now, of course, there's no guarantees with the calculator. It's just going to give you ideas, but it's something that nobody else has done, and this is really, really awesome, and it's going to calculate it so that you know exactly what you're doing, and you know exactly what you need to be doing to reach your goals. Okay? There's also real-time reporting so that you know what's working and what's not, so you can focus on what's working, you can stop doing what's not. And of course, don't forget the live coaches. They're going to help you and your prospects make even more money. So you get all of this and much, much more before anyone else does, because it hasn't even been launched to the public yet. Right now, we're still in the pre-launch phase, making a few minor adjustments before we go live. And because it's still in pre-launch, I want to give you the system for free. That's a $147 value, absolutely free. You get the tripwires, which are $7 each. You get the core product, which is $47. You get the upsell product, which is $97, and access to the Profit Maximizer before anyone else, so you can prepare for launch day and be profiting from day one. You're going to get access to the coaches to help grow your business, and coaches can call on your behalf for a ridiculously low price. Guys, it's insane once you see this, okay? Now, it's only available when we launch, but you need to get set up for it during pre-launch so that you can profit from this launch when it comes, okay? Let me show you how all of this works. All right, let's move over to, I thought I had this pulled up here. All right, so when you click the link below this video, you're going to see that you're taken to this page. This is the IPAS-2 sign up for the free account while we're still in pre-launch, okay? So you can create your account absolutely free. There's a little video here. It's about 8 minutes long, I think. Just watch that video and then click here to create your free account. All you have to do, look, it's not even asking for anything other than your basic information. Once you fill this information out, it's going to take you to the next step. And the next step is going to implement the Profit Maximizer. Now, IPAS-2 has its own funnel system set up. That's up to the upsell. Remember how it goes tripwire, core product, and then the upsell product? Well, IPAS-2 didn't create their own profit maximizers. They're using another profit maximizer. Like I said, if you don't have your own high-ticket products, use someone else's, right? Steal someone else's. Well, that's what we've done with IPAS-2. We're using Empower Network as the profit maximizer. And all you have to do, when you fill out this information, you're going to be taken to step 2. And step 2 of the process will allow you to sign up as an Empower Network affiliate, okay? When you sign up as an affiliate for Empower Network, you'll get an API and API key, which you're going to need to link to IPAS-2. Okay, that's how this all works in the back end. But once you get signed up as an affiliate, it costs $19.95 every 30 days, excuse me. And all you have to do, fill out this information, get started for $19.95, and then you'll be able to enter that information into iPass, and then you'll be taken to the back office of the pre-launch for iPass. Okay, you're going to have your promo links. You're going to have some of this other great training. You're going to be able to set it up with your autoresponder. You're going to see your referrals. And look at this, you're going to get access to this Facebook group. This group is really, really cool, by the way. And they're giving you updates all along the way so you can see how things are coming with iPass and when we launch. Okay, it's very, very close, guys. So as you're watching this video, I don't know exactly when you're going to be watching this video, but we could be launching tomorrow for all I know. So the key is to get started now. Get your free account, because otherwise you're missing out on the free tripwires, you're missing out on the free product, you're missing out on the free upsell. Guys, these products are selling for $147 or more because you're getting all the tripwires. Okay, the tripwires are $77 each. All right, you're getting this all for free if you sign up now. Okay, and when you get signed up with Empower Network, that gives you the access to sell their products as on the back end, so that you can profit from those profit maximizers. Guys, that's up to $5,000 in commissions for these other products. It's really, really fantastic. And you get this Facebook group to kind of help you go over all that. Now, let's go back because I want to tell you one other thing. I'm going to give you a bonus. All right? In fact, I'm going to give you more than one bonus, but I want to help you capitalize on this pre-launch. This is so important. I think this is going to be so big and so helpful for you and so many other people that I really want to help you capitalize on this pre-launch. So when you get started as an affiliate for just $19.95 today, and you sign up for your free iPass 2 account, which again is only available during pre-launch. It may be available for 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't know. We could be starting any day now, so do it right now. Click on the link below this video and just get started. But I'm going to give you 4 crazy bonuses when you do this. One is weekly hangouts. We're going to get on, we're going to do hangouts, we're going to see what's working, we're going to see what's not. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. We may have other people on share what they're doing to have crazy success. And I'm going to share with you before we launch, if we have a couple weeks here, which I'm hoping we do still, I'm going to show you how you can profit now before we even launch, before all this even comes out. If we've already launched, that's okay. I'll show you how to profit that way as well. But that's what the weekly hangouts are going to be. I want to help you move forward in your business. All right? So another way to help you do that is you're going to get a 30-minute coaching call with me. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to send you a survey. When you fill out that survey, I'm going to ask you some specific questions. We're going to see where you are and where you want to go, so that on that call, we're going to come up with a plan for your success. We're going to come up, where do you want to go? How do you want to get there? Let's make it happen. All right? We're going to set that up during that coaching call. Then it doesn't end there. We're going to set up an accountability program where you are going to check in every day. We're going to show me that you're doing those steps that we talked about. We're going to show me that you're making progress, you're setting your goals, and you're working towards them. And as you update that, I'm going to be able to see that, and we're going to work together to help you reach those goals. Remember, we're all on a journey. We're all going from point A to point B. Now, my point A and my point B are different than yours, and yours are different than somebody else's. So that's why we're doing this individually. I'm setting this up with you. I'm helping you along the way. We're going to help you get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, and you just have to commit to doing it. All right? We're also going to set up a private Facebook group that you can have access to, where we can all mingle and share ideas and what's working and what's not. Okay, this Facebook group is not for spam. It's not for promoting anything. It's simply for helping each other to grow and to make more money and to build our businesses so that we can be more successful in all areas of our life. Okay. But look, you can only get this if you act now. I can't help everyone. And there's a couple things you got to be willing to do. You got to be willing to work hard. Probably harder than you've ever worked before. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, okay? Success doesn't come easy. If it did, everyone would be successful. You have to work for it. You have to work hard. And you might have to be able, you might need to invest some of your money into your business, okay? It's a business, right? Treat it like one and realize that you may have to invest some money. But again, we're going to create some steps to help you get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. If you don't have any money, I'll help you by showing you some ways that you can earn some money to make this work, all right? Now, you have to be teachable as well. And most importantly, you have to want it. If you don't want this, I can't help you. You have to want the help and you have to be willing to work. And if you can do that, we're going to make this work for you. So here's what to do first, or here's what to do next. Become an affiliate of Empower Network for just $19.95 a month, and then join iPass 2 while it's still free, which is only during pre-launch. So here's what you're going to get, a recap, okay? You're going to get the complete iPass 2 system for free. That's over $147 of value. You get the funnels, you get the products, you get access to the Profit Maximizer, you get the coaches, okay? Fantastic setup. It's going to be amazing, all right? You also get the 4 crazy bonuses from me. You get the weekly hangouts, the 30-minute coaching call, the accountability program, and access to the private Facebook group. Guys, I've done everything I could think of to fill in all the gaps to make this all work for you the best way possible. And this is all going to be individually based. Okay, the weekly hangouts are done as a group, but the coaching call, the accountability program is going to be individual for you and your business. I really want to help you do this, and I think iPass 2 is going to be the way to help you get there. All right? So, again, click on the link below this video, get started, set up your iPass 2 account, set up your Empower Network affiliate account, and just go through, watch the videos for iPass, see what this is all about, and I'm going to show you how we can make money getting started right now, even before we launch, and then especially once we launch, how we can really take action and make this work for us. So click on the link. Let's get started. Let's work together. I look forward to talking to you on the coaching call. I look forward to helping you with the accountability program and the weekly hangouts and the training in the Facebook group. Guys, I'm super excited about this. I hope you see the value. I hope you see the value in this. I would show you more of the iPass 2 system, but once you get in, you're going to get access to some update videos that we've been getting throughout the weeks that are showing us, some of the back end stuff, and I really want you to get access to that, but I can't show you until you've joined the system. So get started now. You're gonna love this. I know you are, and I'm super excited to work with you. So click on the links below, get started, and I will talk to you on that coaching call in just a few days. Thanks.